Hey, Skylar, and good morning. I enjoyed reading your post on week two discussion, and you made some great points. And for me, living in Texas, I do know about the district, about the area, about the region, and about the state, and how difficult it is, especially in Texas because it's so big and there are so many teams. And you brought a great example across about how you would rather your kids progress as the season goes, because at the end that's what many people judge you by. It's what you did the season. I know a lot of teams like to play uh, really good teams in the beginning, and their season may start 0-9 or 0-10, and everybody said, "Oh, you're having a bad season." But if they end up winning district, area, state, or region, it's like, "Oh man, you had a great season," because everyone forgets about what happened initially whenever you started out 0-9. And then you can start out with a real easy schedule and end up 20-0 and win your district, but in your first playoff game in the area, you lose. So you made a great point, and I think the NFL and the NBA do a great job, along with Major League Baseball. I know you brought up LeBron a lot, so he must be one of your favorites. He's actually my favorite, and I had the chance to be introduced to LeBron when he was in the seventh grade many moons ago. Whenever Jazz played for me at that time, and some other guys that live in the Houston area that played for me, and I was working for Adidas, so I had a chance to meet all these guys. But you brought up a great point about LeBron. LeBron took a pay cut in Miami, and he also took a pay cut in Cleveland. He didn't take a pay cut this time around, but he did the first 2 years that he was there, because he knew in order to be able to win, he couldn't take all the money. He had to share the money and get other guys, other superstars, other all-stars, all the pieces that needed to be with Cleveland, so he could be successful and make a run at a championship and eventually win a championship, which is what happened the first 2 years. They made a run, lost in the NBA Finals to Golden State. They made a run again the second year, and then it ended up winning it. So, it worked out perfect for Cleveland. NFL, if you take a look at the Saints, I'm a big Saints fan, so I must talk about the Saints. Drew Brees has taken many pay cuts to try to get the team in a place where they can get back to the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, that has not happened because the Saints have had a lot of injuries, which eliminated them from having a full-fledged healthy team, and that has actually hurt. So they have been losing, but I think in week one and week two, the Saints did not have any starter on defense starting, any initial starter starting because of injuries. So law of averages always catches up, but it's always good to be able to have superstars like a LeBron James, like a Drew Brees, like a Tom Brady, like a Dirk Nowitzki in Dallas, that's willing to take pay cuts just so they can build a team around them. Now it's going to be interesting to see how Golden State handles their quote unquote superstar team, because they brought in Kevin Durant. But when those guys' salaries are up, you're Steph Curry's, you're Draymond Green, you're the Thompson kid. When their contract's up, one of those guys are going to end up leaving. Because I think they're looking forward to now, and they were able to fit Kevin Durant's salary into what they already have. So it's going to be interesting to see who gets traded or who ends up leaving from that all-star team. Speaking about LeBron, I'll break him up again. I still speak with LeBron on different occasions, and he owns Clutch Sports Management, which manages athletes. But anyway, his guys work out in my gym here in LA every summer, And Dwayne Wade was really close to signing with Cleveland. That was his first choice. Chicago was his second choice. But because his salary was so high, they just couldn't fit it in. And that would have really been great for them. They probably would not have signed J.R. Smith if Dwayne Wade would have signed that contract. But because they couldn't fit the numbers, Dwayne Wade ended up going to Chicago, which has made Chicago a very, very competitive team. Unlike the last 2 years, whenever they were good, but they were not competitive enough to make a run deep into the playoffs. But once again, thanks for sharing. I really enjoy reading your post. Good luck in your track season. I don't know if you all do indoor track at your high school, but I know that's coming up soon. So good luck to you, and I look forward to hearing from you in the near future with some more great posts. Have a great day.